everyone, how's it going? So this is going to be my second part in my dip repair series. My first episode before was the rocker panel. I'll throw a little card down below, up to the side, so you can see that video. So with this, what we have here is a bubble, and this was probably formed by, I probably didn't clean the area good enough when I first did the dip about a year ago. It originally started out as a small spot and then grew. So the suggestions that were given to me were inject some thinner inside there, and then that way it kind of reactivates the dip, and I might be able to smooth it out a bit. Though I don't know, with the sun a bit, it might cause some issues, I don't know. The only problem with that is, if I was doing this just when this issue started happening, which I should have done, I probably wouldn't have a big concern. But since it has been a year, and there's this little tiny hole here where water has actually been able to get inside there, my thoughts are that, if water's gotten inside there, it's probably taken some contamination, some dirt and everything, and probably come inside this area. So if I do this, yeah, it may work, and I'll just trap some dirt in there, which you really don't want, and it may cause some other issues. But at this point, this is kind of like a temporary fix anyways, until I re-dip the whole truck. So the second option would be to, kind of like on the rocker, on the rocker it was actually already a big hole. There's already a big hole there, and the dip was kind of peeled and flapping. This, we could cut it around there, remove that section, and I might even be able to just cut there. Oh no, I was thinking maybe you can cut it, clean inside there, then fold the stuff back down and put some thinner, but it would still be have some issues. So our second thought is just cut the whole area, clean it up, mask off, and then re-dip. And then a third option, which would be peel the whole panel and respray the whole thing, but that's time consuming. So let's go with this first part and see what happens. Alright everyone, so the first step in the process is we are going to do the syringe method and fill up the syringe with some thinner and kind of poke it in, inject some small amounts of the thinner, and see how it kind of works out. So, alright, let's go ahead and get this opened up and get it filled. Obviously, you want to be careful with these things. Okay. Now let's keep out of small hands. Alright. Don't think we'll need a whole lot right now. Just cap it off. Just be on the safe side. Alright. So let's go see. Alright, so what I also went ahead and did was tip this up a little bit, so that way I'm not dripping any thinner on the exterior. So let's insert that in there. Well, that's not horrible. I mean, yeah, it does look a little crappy. Let's get that tip cleaned off. Hold on a second. So, alright, so while doing this, what I happened to notice was it looks like the dip was actually tearing right there. So, what I'm thinking at this point is go ahead and finish it off, maybe smooth it out a little, mask off, and then spray some dip on there and kind of help hide it over. But let's see what happens. So, looks like you gotta be careful with your pressure, otherwise it'll kind of tear through. So, alright, there's that. That definitely does not look pretty. So, at this point, what I'd end up doing is come in here, a couple little Q-tips, dab a couple of these little areas, smooth them out, then we can come in, mask off, and put a coat on. So, let's go ahead and do that. Ooh. Some pre-dip on there. All right. Let's see if we can. All right. That's fairly cleaned up. Now we can go ahead and mask off and then put a coat down. Now, obviously, this will be a slightly issue because there's a bit of a dip right there, like a crack from when the dip separated from itself. That will show, and a couple other little spots will show. Now, as I said before in the other video, I'm not too concerned about it because this is kind of a temporary job. And just want to look decent for now. It's not going to be a perfect repair. I mean, you could probably spend a lot of time and do it perfectly, getting down and make sure leveling everything out and so forth. So let's go ahead and get this masked off and sprayed. All right, everyone. So we got the whole thing masked off now. So let's go ahead and give it a couple coats and see how it looks. Not bad for a first coat. Alright, everyone, so we got the last coat down and I peeled everything back. I don't think for a do-it-yourself job this is too bad of a deal. Obviously there's a couple little areas which are issues, but you know, I mean, that was probably gonna happen no matter what. But I think that looks a little bit better than this big old bubble that was sitting there. So, you know, save yourself a whole bunch of time. You know, do it real quick, and saves you from having to peel the whole panel and either you spending, you know, a good chunk of a day to get everything set up and to do that, or paying someone to go in and fix that. So, yeah, I'm satisfied. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. And if this is your first time stopping by the channel, please subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.